Will, thanks ever so much for joining us in the drizzle out here after the match today 1-1 draw. Wasn't beautiful to watch that today. What was it like to play in?
Not beautiful either. Obviously there was a lot of long balls, and it was just for myself trying to land on second balls and stuff. Obviously because of the pitch, it's not ideal trying to play out from the back. So we had to do that really, and we knew that's what type of game it was going to be.
Yeah, just a really difficult surface over the last few weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's tough, and the way we want to play isn't that way. So we're doing something that we're not really working on as well. Like we're working on playing football in training, and then obviously coming here, we've got to change our style of play. But everyone stuck at it. Everyone worked hard, and that's what it was about today, really.
If you look at your game in particular, Will, we've seen you in both spells this year, and you're obviously a talented player with the ball. You like to get in pockets, you like to give and go and stuff like that. And when you're on a pitch like this and a surface like this where it's so difficult to do that, how do you manage to keep your head up, and how do you manage to keep sort of from getting too frustrated?
It's just mentality, really. You've got to be able to do that when you're playing at this level, because there's loads of games where it's not always going to be pretty. So you've got to be able to do it. You've got to try and find a way and just work hard, really.
Yeah, not every pitch is going to be a carpet. Not every team's going to want to play football, so it can be quite difficult, I suppose, to adapt to that. But we were just speaking to Steve there, and he was saying like they were just shouting from the dugout, just get it forward, because it's a difficult. Like Stu and I are trying not to labour on it too much, I think, but it is a difficult surface to play on. And like, what have Steve and Terry said to the lads after that one?
Just that we'd like to play a bit more higher up, and we probably could have been a bit better playing higher up. We could have been. But like you say, like if we're trying to play out from the back on that, we're guaranteed really that we're probably going to give them 3 or 4 chances, because one's going to bobble up and your pass isn't going to be right, and you're going to play their striker through. So you can't really take that risk. So we had to change, but we could have played better higher up. We could have, like when we landed on the second balls, we probably could have. We done it well in the first half at the start of the game. I felt like we had them pinned in a bit, but second half we could have been a bit better when we landed on it, trying to sustain attacks a bit more. But it is tough.
Finishing on a positive a little bit, or I'll finish on a positive anyway. 7 minutes in, nice little goal that, got the ball forwards, good power and sort of bit of muscle from Cedric and from Jack, and finished it off. Another nice little performance from Jack today, I thought.
Yeah, that game like suits Jack, doesn't it? Really wins every single header. And at the start of the game, I felt like we started really, really well.
Yeah.
And then bits of play are what we thought we could have done a bit more second half. Like we landed on a second ball and then actually strung a few passes together, and Cedric got Jack in behind, but we didn't manage to do it enough really today.
Yeah.
So 2 games left. Scarborough away on Monday to finish the away run, and then Needham Market here on Saturday next week just to finish the season off. Just try and finish strong.
Yeah,
6
exactly.
points from 6 and see where it leaves us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the gaffer and Terry have said. Obviously, it's a massive. I wasn't here last year, but it's a massive improvement from last season. And the gaffer said if we win them last 2 games, it would be the best finish for the club in however many years. He said it was quite a long time. So our mindset is to just try and finish the highest the club has in quite a long time, and leave everyone on a positive note for them going into next season.
Awesome. We'll get you out of this rain, Will, because we're freezing. You must be freezing as well. Thanks for joining us.
You.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.